Start
Just to free
recording.
them. Alright, I'm gonna grab more food real quick. I'm listening now.
Oh.
All right, let's make a tier list of neo-pronouns.
Oh God. Uh, yeah, that's a that's a good way to be. Anyways,
Yeah, the ultimate
Anyone,
cancellation special.
does anyone else hate the new Outlook app?
Yes.
It keeps
I don't-
trying to
I don't have
download,
an
and every
Apple.
couple of weeks, it's Windows, and every like couple of weeks I have to go in and say no, I don't want to use Outlook. Give me back mail.
See, the thing
Stop
is,
hiding my emails.
I
Give
have
me back
to use
the email I
Outlook.
had in 2006 and don't change it anymore. That's what I want.
I
But
have
that
to
will
use
never happen.
Fred, I
same.
have to use Outlook.
Colleges have like Outlook required.
Fuck me.
Lame.
Although there is a button in the top right, try the new Outlook, and I'm like, I will not. Outlook is bad enough as it is. I don't want to get it broken in more weird ways.
Please wait, leaving Outlook. Thank fuck.
I feel like I'm old man yells at cloud because I still use my Hotmail account. So
Oh, sick.
What?
No, my
remember, I'm old.
I can't say that. That would make you feel too old.
Yeah, keep going.
I like watching videos from 2010 or like 2008 that make fun of how old MySpace is.
Yeah, it's just we've just always been like.
I didn't have MySpace because we didn't have internet at home yet.
Oh, yeah. See, I had a Google Plus.
Ah, I did too. Weird.
I did.
Bet the
Access was
scene.
good.
Yes. Okay. So, directed. Operation V.
Operation V.
Operation V.
So does everyone remember last session?
Roughly.
I think so.
Mhm.
Are we picking up where we immediately left off?
I'm going to say it's going to be the day after. Fuck me, no, we're not doing. Yeah, it's going to be the day after last session.
Okay. Where am I?
What's the date?
Dice?
It is currently. Let me look. Because
Oh, that's a lot of Starburst.
I'll get a D8 out.
It is August 4th. 0086.
It's almost my sister's 150th birthday.
Well, we don't know when UC 0 is.
Get a plus minus 30 years.
Give or take a couple decades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolling for narrative points.
There they are.
Yeah, I'll whoever has
4.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thank
4.
Or Mursame.
Or Moros.
Now, we talked about this last session, but everyone was sort of like shown their proper bunks. So essentially, what happened is that Hunt was taken to the civilian sector of the base. This sort of a series of hallways that was designated and sort of cornered off for the civilian population of Cali Base, and there she was shown her own room. Bucky and Bonky. You were sort of given the options to have your own room, but also because, let's say, the officer cabinet is a bit tight on space, you were also given the option to just share an office. They sort of redecorated into a bedroom.
We get to decorate.
It is technically your designated room, so you'd be able to do whatever you wanted with it.
Very interesting.
I am curious if Bonky realizes this is just what college is like.
Bonky has never not shared a room his entire life. Like, he's never had his own bedroom, and frankly, the idea makes him a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
Actually, no, you did have your own bedroom for like 4 weeks.
Yeah. Not a fan.
Yeah.
And that
Year's 87, right?
It's 86.
86.
Yeah, it's 86 now.
Just double checking. I constantly. We'll probably.
Remember in the combat thread, there's always a little thing that says the date, along with narrative points.
I will get the combat. There we go. August 4th, 0086. Oh, thank you for doing that.
No worries.
Okay. And name. Today, it is episode 3, Bank Robber.
Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Patches in between them. I totally had forgotten to do my bookkeeping of that at the end of the session for the other game.
I just
Fucking
did it right
tanked
now,
my
actually.
brain.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh.
just clarify. Episode 1 was I Fought the Law, and episode 2 was, let me get this.
Should I stay or should I go? I think you
Yes,
said.
should I stay or should I go?
And this one is.
Bank
Are we still
Robber.
episode 2? Bank Robber.
Yes.
We're just doing Clash songs, or
Yeah.
That's a great theme to have for a core of episodes.
Oh, also, so Tyre and me discussed with Frep on how to do, because the two campaigns we're running are running concurrently, but the times are very different. Frep will only improve skills every 2 sessions, and just to make bookkeeping significantly easier.
No, it hadn't occurred to me that like Matro is kind of like improving his skills like trans-dimensionally. Like twice at once, 7 years apart.
Yeah, no, so we just said no, it's just that Matro has the one sheet,
It's
only
after
gets to
every
improve
session
skills.
of Old Guard.
Also,
Well, not session. Not session.
went-
Episode, I should say.
Yeah,
well, the
once-
implication here is that like Matro is some sort of eldritch being.
Well, that is also true.
It's like Disco Elysium, where he's like learning information from the future.
So what a twist.
Yeah,
It's let's
it's
just say
a
that if you-
newer type.
New type heavy cast this season.
Indeed.
Oh, it's like Zeta, you know. There's a lot more.
I've
And it was
been impressed by how few awakening points I've managed to accrue through the game. I think it's 2. I do not roll a lot of
Yeah.
double ones.
Interesting.
yeah,
like
and
a handful.
during the quest, Arnell has already gotten up to 6.
I'm glad I'm surprised a lot of people in the quest do not want Arnott to be a new type. I was expecting the opposite. Anyhow,
He would have to constantly make fatigue checks on a 9, and he needs to fail that to like not take any damage. So that's not like totally like hard to comprehend. Anyways, what are we doing?
yes, Matro. You were the only one given your own room. This is actually a proper officer's bunk. It's sort of a little Xeon-esque design. Just over the years, there's actually the bed is sort of indented into the wall. It's a small little thing, but it's something to call your own. And I also want to say in between sessions, because of what you suggested for me, you maybe talk to the Lieutenant Colonel about getting yourselves and your co-pilots acquainted with the staff of Calibase.
Alrighty.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's kind of get our feet under us that way.
All right.
Know who's who in the zoo.
As everyone sort of wakes up around the same time. In the officer bunks, you're kind of like, you hear a little bit of a bong like hit the door in front of you at a certain time and be like, it's morning time, get up. As a sort of schedule setter, the voice is a bit unfamiliar to you, but very annoying as you just hear this loud banging across every door in the hallway until it gets to you. Jane, you would actually be able to get some shut eye, but eventually someone comes.
No.
Oh,
No. I wake up at the exact same time every single day, and I have for the last, I don't know, 16 years.
Then, okay, then yes,
Nerd.
you would get up around the same time. And because of everything you've discussed yesterday, you're still making plans for both the mission for today, and also know that this would be around the time everyone heads towards the cafeteria. This is there is like a set breakfast lunch schedule. It isn't as random. There is some uniform here. It's actually a bit under the offices, kind of closer to the entrance on the first floor.
Could not now if you don't have it. Could we sort of like eventually get like a rough sketch of what the base looks like? So we'll be here a lot.
Yes, actually, that would be a great idea. I divide it into top, the ground floor, first floor, second floor. Ground floor being the literal ground floor. So.
I
Anyhow,
assume, yeah. Bonky's definitely isn't like lived in a bit like because he's used to how ships are, where it's like the opposite of a building, where it's like the weather deck and then it's 1, 2, 3 going down.
hmm
He'll be getting into stations.
it's a very like square. It's a very it's not ship shaped. Obviously, it's a very sort of square
Right, yeah.
formation.
It'll be the numbering of the levels that
hmm as you all,
Like you.
is there anything any of you want to do, like in the with your in between session role, which I sort of mentioned, or
I don't feel like enough's happened.
yeah.
Because, like, for me, usually, like, I did it, like, if you had, like, 4 or more days, you get to do some.
gotcha.
Because all I mentioned is, yeah,
Events,
I go to sleep.
events happening.
Oh, say that again.
All I
Me?
imagine is, yeah, I go to sleep.
Max,
But no vents, so can't really do much.
gotcha.
What could one even do?
So much.
There's
If I had vents, I mean, really, it would be. I couldn't even list them all, even if I was given several hours. There are so many things to do with the vents.
Uh,
I imagine as everyone sort of makes their way through the morning rush into the cafeteria, you notice the hangar, the sort of main part of the base. A very odd feeling, actually. Is very empty at the moment. The first thing
Hello?
you oh,
I didn't say that. I was just like, okay.
the first thing you notice, well, not well. The first thing you notice would be the hangar being empty. The next thing you notice is that the cafeteria is not like that on a ship. It is much bigger. It is this sort of grand, sort of not exactly ballroom, but this grand room, full of people, full of various crewmen eating either like on the floors or on tables. It's there's some formation to it, sort of like a school cafeteria, but in other ways, it's just people finding whatever chairs they can or anything to sit on. Really, like you see someone sitting on, let's say, a bucket, and
so this is
just
like I was saying. So this is like not a like. This is another
military
space they've
cafeteria.
converted over to the cafeteria rather than being like having all the seating and stuff already in here, or it's just like this is a much bigger room and
I'd say
filled up with other shit.
Mm-hmm. I'd say both. It's a bit converted. There clearly are like parts of it that were once a cafeteria, but there's also parts where they either converted another room to sort of make it bigger due to the capacity of the current population, uh, and
Okay.
other parts of it are just just scrapped together. You see a hand wave over. Whoever enters first, you see a hand wave you over to a table near the front.
I head on over. Well, I'll do it. I'll be first.
Did you? I have a question, Bonky. Did you wake up Bucky?
No.
Drag him along.
No.
Bucky's gonna come in 20 minutes late, fashionably
Yeah,
late.
No, the thing is that like Bucky thrives in these like less formal environments. So like, even though he knows he'll have to clean up after it later, he's just gonna let Bucky kind of do his own thing, at least for the first while.
I see.
Bucky, all night, the sort of like air ventilation that in your room was specifically placed above your bed, and I imagine
Orchard. Just couldn't sleep. No vents.
you could hear it
Mocking
buzzing.
me. Endless corridors. Just, I can't explore them. What cruel god would do this?
Bonky, you see the man you met yesterday, the day just before, Baron Bay, as he sort of waves you over. You see two other people sitting at this very table. You must be new here. We don't usually get... remember this is the pilot's table. He sort of pats it down. Knew you never really ate in the hall for today, so thought I'd give you the introduction.
And your name?
This is, you met this man yesterday. This is, Second Lieutenant Baron Bay.
Okay.
This is the Remnant lad who was the original pilot for the Zuda.
Oh. So, learning a lot of new names at once.
No, of
They blur
course.
together.
I'm thinking. I
again,
used to change.
Alright. Well, it's good to Bonky is like kind of thinking about how to broach the subject of if he ever shot at this guy at any point back in '79. Kind of feel bad about that.
I don't.
So
How rude.
Lieutenant Baron, he like sort of like kind of thinks, looking kind of thoughtful for a bit. How long have you been here?
he sort of eyes you. And like, he sort of eyes you, and sort of nudges to the patch of the 8th Erit on his side. He is still wearing the very same jacket he was yesterday.
8th what?
Oh. 8th Erit. Let me...
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's like Bonky's like. So did you? 8th Arid. Okay.
Is it? I thought I heard 8th third. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, the 8th Arid battalion. So from the very beginning, then. So was that always a mobile suit unit, or?
Yeah, it was a bit of a mobile suit, support of mechanized infantry as well. We had about, he kind of like scratches his head. During the beginning of the war, I want to say about 40 suits, but now it's just me.
How much is left of the 8th?
Just said it was him.
Yeah, I know. Just the pilot. Yeah, there's a lot more than pilots in a battalion.
He sort of gestures around the entire room. Any damn Zeke you find here was once part of the Great 8/3.
So you've been here, like Bonky says, kind of gesturing around in Southern California for
Oh, hell.
7 years?
7 years.
7 years
It's-
longer than any man should be in California.
It don't beat Side 3, no, does it?
Well, I mean, I've never been in a desert before, so this is all uniquely unbearable experience for me. Frankly,
How does it compare to Jaburo and the Amazon?
I mean, there's always shade there. Here there's only shade if you're underground. And, I spent most of my life in colonies or on Navy ships. You see, it's a dry heat, but, that just makes you thirsty.
The heat
I'm
that
not-
gets you, it's the humidity.
Oh, that's why they don't.
It's not like I ever lived on Jaburo for very long. Just sort of do Liberty and quick shore leave there.
That's why for the arid battalions, especially those centered in the deserts, they either got people who were from desert colonies like Texas Colony and Side 5, or poor bastards like me who spent their entire lives in those factory colonies. Not much for air conditioning there.
I've always been really curious as to why there's desert colonies. Why not make it nice? I don't plan colonies, It's not like I grew up in a tropical paradise.
Yeah.
You have to check out that up with the Public Colony Corporation.
Yeah, blame these damn Earthies and their tourist fetish. Yeah.
Bonky's like, this is a statement he fundamentally agrees with, but it's very suspicious coming from a Zeke.
The context matters.
First person makes a good point. What was it?
He's like, you're right.
Yeah,
Well, it's
that-
sort of a "you're right, but you shouldn't be the one to say it" situation.
I don't want to agree with you.
I'll just sort of nod knowingly and not express agreement. So how did the your battalion get plugged into Karaba at all?
That's something.
Did we reach you? Did you come to us? This is sort of a one of the stranger
It's-
partnership. He grapples for the right word. Partnerships in recent history.
I'm not done.
He says, fully not knowing that Shar Aznable is hanging out in a ship of the faction he agrees with right now.
He's a hero, alright? He did nothing wrong to the 1 year war.
Bonky during the day of the car.
Wait, hold on. Is that? Oh, we're only a couple of months away from. Aren't we?
True facts.
Anyhow, he sort of scratches his chin. I ain't dumb. I know how this looks, especially since most Ikarba folks, especially UAU folks, are Federation yourselves. That's the entire damn point of the war.
I mean, kind of the Federation Civil War. It's not that surprising that Leon would want to have something to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? Shar Aznable is probably out there somewhere. Carefully weighing up his
Years.
options for which side he's going to join or something.
People always like talking about that kid like he's some conniving God, the stories you'd hear from our side of the war about that man.
Is Shar Aznable's is the Red Comet's age public knowledge?
I'm
Is that
not.
something
I think that'd be.
the average
I feel
person
like
would
that'd be
know?
a big propaganda piece. Like our kids are so good that they, like,
This 19-year-old kid
Ace.
can sink 5 battleships in Ozaku.
yeah,
He's like,
Our
I don't
children
know.
are
I
aces."
felt pretty invincible when I was 25. It's probably getting to his head, giving him all sorts of. He just like pauses for a little bit, knowing that this might be a little bit of a sensitive subject. Complexes.
I imagine with Shar Aznable specifically, it would be known that he's about the same age as Garma.
Oh yeah, that would probably on account of
Yeah, I feel like
that
that's a
they
huge
were lovers.
propaganda But I do feel like that's a big propaganda piece because it's like a young Ace is pretty.
Right, young but crucially
Good.
not a child.
Well, he was 19, so
Yeah, it's
When
not
the
a
war
child.
starts.
Yeah, interesting. And Bonky's like, this is sort of like a tactical thing. He's trying to like suss out how normal these Zeke holdouts are.
Not very.
Not very, but just enough. Like just barely. And Bonky's thing, he's just sort of like, so what do you do here? You know, it's been 7 years. The Federation Civil War only started a couple of years ago, so.
Macho, as you walk down, one of the first things, as you notice the commotion of the cafeteria, you see a very familiar Bonky barrier sort of standing at attention in front of a smaller table with of 2 men and 1 woman.
That Bonky's probably the only person in this room I'd know. I probably wandered that direction.
Know the most. Brackets, like 3 days.
Yeah, right. I mean, this is we are dealing with very. there's not a lot of distinction there, but there's that.
just not having a good
Morning,
time.
Matthew.
Morning.
Also, one of those days was 6 years ago. Yeah, we met like for 20 minutes 6 years ago.
Yeah, we had a very interesting and thoroughly unsatisfying conversation about complomism. It was great.
Yeah, well, we can speak more freely now.
That's-
On the
that's
plus
true.
side, seeing as we're like not likely, seeing as like that's one of the more minor acts of treason that we've committed recently is being Contalists.
That is true.
Yeah, it's just
Is there a like marked separation between the Xeon and the like Karaba types here? Like, are they mingling at all, or is it like
ideological
each are their
or
own? I mean, just
like spatial, like segregated spaces. That's a good question.
Okay, actually, roll me, I'd say, an investigation. That would be let me pull up a character sheet here. You will do nicely. Yeah, that would be tax, investigate,
alrighty.
or tact empathy. If
Can I roll that one as well?
Yes.
I failed that by 3. Not the best roll.
One's the class. Just barely sneaking in there.
Both of you, it's kind of hard to differentiate between the crowd of people. The sort of Zeonic Arid uniform is very similar to the Federation Desert uniform, which is near the common standard for most sort of grunts, so to say, of
Right.
Karaba.
What's the
But Bonky, as...
Could we guess what the like ratio of Zeke holdouts to EFF defectors is?
What you notice is that I say Bonky with your 1 success. What you notice is that most sort of, let's say, like groundmen, especially like engineers and like men with rifles, the guards at the door, etc. They're typically Zeeks, while you see like officers and people in more let's say like work that doesn't get their hands as dirty, and so
Staff.
staff would be typically more Karaba. It's not that this is the rule. This is not a rule. There are exceptions, but
The mechanics, I presume, are also mostly.
mostly Zeke. But there are a fair share of Karba mechanics.
Bonky's so used to saying like, "Well, I've done worse." He's like, "Huh." He's so used to saying like, "Well, I've done stranger things for the Federation." He's about to say, "Well, I've done stranger things for Karaba," but he's like, "This is the first thing I've ever done for Karaba."
Joining it was pretty strange. You almost got yourself
That
shot.
was very strange. We almost got like arrested, like by like 4
7
different
times. And Bucky only.
We weren't even
managed
trying
not
to
arrest-
join it.
But you were. You were like, "Oh, let's go in there." Bucky was like, I
That
don't
was the
wanna
one
die.
because that was the one room they couldn't arrest us in.
Yes, they could.
But between Naz and the guy we were there to see,
They could have. They fully
we
could have.
we easily would have overpowered Naz and Wong. Easily.
They
As we all know,
fully
Naz is incompetent.
Naz is incompetent. I presume very physically feeble, and Wong Li is a businessman doing business. He doesn't know how to do anything other than deals. You could punch him out against.
He
We'd have
knows
been
how to
fine.
punch children.
Bonky
but-
says.
He does know how to punch children, but like that comes with like is you
Being
get
a
the right
Federation
to
officer.
vote. That comes with being in the Federation. Is you learn how to hit children, and then you gain the ability to vote. It's one of the.
It's like
part of the
It's in the Constitution.
It's like Starship Troopers, but instead of
It's like
joining the
Starship
Navy, you just-
Troopers. It's like, all right,
You just
in
learn
order
how
to get
punch
the right to
kids.
vote, you must slap this child, and they
It's
all
like,
do it.
alright, you have to have taken like a mandatory kid punching course.
It's part of the civics test.
Yeah.
Baron
Duty of every citizen.
Fair.
Yeah, Baron what?
also waves Matro. Hey, if it ain't the Nash,
They
I-
did the monster now.
I actually don't know much of you type, but I've heard the Karba folk type talking. You, at least some of them. The Marines, really.
Oh,
It's just, your father was a big damn hero during the war, I heard.
Barker kind of scrunches his brow up at this. It's like, I should, like, do I know him? Like,
there's a
Back in his noggin.
lot of dead heroes during that war.
Lots of
Oh,
heroes
no,
who should be
the,
dead.
the three of us sort of like, I presume like all sort of nod meaning that.
Mm-hmm. To answer your question, Lieutenant sort of flicks his fingers over to Bonky. The Aether didn't choose to stay on Earth. It's just everyone else left without us.
Why not? And like Bonky's sort of like he's like worried that he might be stepping in it. Why not surrender? He'd let you go home.
Sort of looks at you like, that
Maybe.
is the big question, isn't it? Well, it was simple. The war never ended for us.
Bonky kind of looks around at like the horrible state of disrepair that everything is in, and he's like, "Huh."
But the
What have you been? And this is sort of like the question he's been trying to get to. It doesn't quite notice. He's like, "Well, what have you been doing?" Like, so what do you do? What have you been up to? What are your activities?
Usually not a lot. In the beginning, it was actually quite a damn lot, but over the past few years, we've mostly been hiding. Let's say after one or two sorties, you lose half your MS team, you lose half your men, and after a while, there's nothing you can do but hide in your damn hole.
I was gonna ask, like, would I have heard of this 8th Arid Battalion, like being from California and like working, like since being in this area since Master left the Federation? Like, am I aware of their activities, or they've gone, or are they so like inactive due to lack of capability that they're kind of
Irrelevant.
irrelevant? Yeah, exactly.
You've heard the last you've heard of Remnant. Actually, let's make this a roll. I'm gonna say politics. Politics tact.
I imagine they'd probably be pretty prominent for the first, like, 2-3 years after the war. And people think the problem's solved eventually. Because they get
That'd
blown
be
up.
2 success on that check.
Yippee!
Okay, you actually, because you weren't there for the first few years, you've only heard rumors, but essentially the last time you've heard of Remnant, any activity or rumors that there was like a Remnant attack, was a sort of, let's say, during in one of the EFNF's oil bases, or oil rigs, was attacked in 0085. A very
EF
early 0085.
Okay, so these guys have not been a year and a half since they've really done any
EF
major operations.
EFNF?
Yes.
Earth Federation.
Navy force.
Yeah, there is a navy.
Oh, I know. It's just
Don't worry about it.
it's a PLA
What does it do now?
situation. It's like the Earth Federation Ground Forces Navy.
That's just the localization. Don't worry about it, Bonk.
Uh,
Because we don't say it like that in English.
yeah, we do. If it's
He's
PLA,
saying
we
it now,
say
isn't he?
Yeah, sure. And Bunky's is like again, sort of like is trying to imply that he knows what he does. He just sort of like nods as though he's heard, as though he'd even heard of this, as though this was something important that it would like make space.
I'm imagining Bonky's very used to like just nodding along, pretending he knows more than he does.
Yeah, that's a
has to
major
deal
part
with-
of an NCO's job.
He has to deal with Bucky on a pretty much daily basis, so.
No, you're just I'm willing to say Bunky is willing to say that Bucky.
Being dumb, yes.
Don't.
All right.
Anyway,
Yeah, he sort of pats you down to sit down. Why don't you two meet the two kids? They'll be your co's. If we can get everything up and running with that little mission of yours we talked of yesterday.
Right, exactly.
Monkey and Matro, and anyone else who wishes to enter the cafeteria at this time. I imagine Bucky, would you have gone up?
I will enter.
Yeah, Bucky, you enter. When there's this smell when you enter. It's the smell of 100 men who have done nothing but like stay like unshowered in a hole for months on end, and it is nostalgic for you.
Bucky's gonna walk under the table and he's gonna be like, "Wow, it smells great in here."
Smells like home.
Exactly. It smells like shit. Ah. Shit.
You almost tripped over
Morning.
someone's rifle,
Good
which they laid on the ground.
Bucky almost trips over and he looks over and he's like, "Okay, ah." I feel like that's alright,
unsafe.
whatever. He keeps moving. He's like, "Fucking, I don't even follow protocol. I know that's fucking stupid. Basic
Good
fucking
morning,
thing.
Ensign.
And their fucking guns on the ground. I mean, what the fuck?" Just
Yeah,
keeps
it
mumbling.
was
Fucking rat.
we could get them into ship shape later, you know. I think we,
Beat this
in
shit,
politics
punching them,
do that right now, you know.
beating them in the fucking face.
Nah, let's not start with that.
How you always fucking start.
Baron sort of like looks at the two of you. These are the kids you'll be working with. Nice to see you're up and Amundsen.
Bucky looks around for an ensign. And he goes, oh yeah, I am an ensign. Oh, I
Don't let
feel
it
so
get to your
powerful.
head. Don't let it
Feel
get to
so
your head that you
powerful,
are
like I
the.
can tell people what to do. I could have power. It's a brand new experience.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well,
let it grow.
that rank means a lot more on paper than it does here. Let's say.
Kind of guys who respect strength, right? Alright, who's the biggest guy in here? I can beat him up.
Bucky's like, this, like,
I'm just
clenches
thinking-
up. He's afraid.
I'm just thinking,
I
like, yeah,
just
these
walked
guys
back
actually
in here to listen
might.
to Bucky enact some like prison yard rules. I feel like
I am thinking that Bucky might have actually shot at these guys before. There's actually a good chance
No,
he did.
because I fought in the 1 week battle, and at Loom.
And a Solomon and a Boku.
And Solomon. Oh, these guys have presumably been on the ground since the initial invasion.
Yeah, I'm not talking about you, Bonky. I'm talking about Bucky.
Oh.
These are the exact
yeah.
sort of people
Oh,
Bucky
yeah.
would have shot.
Bucky, question.
I mean, I don't know if they're in that. They would be in that area because Bucky was a little bit more east. I don't know how far they were.
Gotcha. They were farthest they went was really Nevada and New Mexico. You
Yeah, he
did.
was like towards Colorado. He shot people like them.
Yeah, so they might know you, Bucky.
Not Bucky personally, but we probably ran with a ridiculously insane group of guerrillas who were just like, fuck it, we ball. If we die, we die.
I mean, you shot at Garma's men, and these are Garma's men, so same difference to the
A
gorillas.
lot of men are garments.
Boy,
Uh, oh, I see how it is, Ensign. You up one for strength, huh?
Mostly doing a bit, but I mean, if you want to punch me in the face, we can go. But
You see this
have a-
man.
he brings his shoulders up and he puffs out his chest. He goes, "I have a mean right hook."
Pull up his sleeve in the most Popeye-esque fashion, and underneath, like, his very pot belly, this is, like, an arm. He has this, like, very muscly, very, like, heavy arm to him. And he, like, slams his elbow down on the table. You see a very generic, like, inker tattoo, along with, like, a scantily clad woman in a Zaku helmet hanging on the end of it.
The whole helmet?
Like part of it.
you know how these things go.
Seems impractical
Artistic license.
and uncomfortable.
We in-universe MS girls.
Immoral. He looks at me and goes, "What the fuck are you doing? See your fucking tattoos."
If you want the strongest guy in the room, then let's just say that I'm the only pilot left standing for a reason, kid.
So you suggest me a fucking arm wrestling match? Are you fucking 6 years old? Jesus.
Is that any less mature than wanting to just fight the largest pilot in the room?
Fighting is for men. Arm wrestling is for babies.
I see.
Babies arm wrestle
How many babies have you seen arm wrestle?
all the time. Grew up
When
in
was
a
the
tough
last time you
neighborhood.
even saw a baby?
He like drops the hostile act and he's like scratching his head. He's like, "Man, what the fuck? When was the last time I saw a baby? Holy shit!"
Just thinking, like, maybe that time in the fight on Luna.
A lot of kids on Luna, the lower gravity, not good for raising kids in.
It's like the Expanse. They get super tall.
Also, real life.
Well, yeah, that's what the Expanse does. It the people who live in
Anyways.
space are taller and thinner.
Mm.
Badass. is because I actually don't know the last time I saw a baby, but they definitely were arm wrestling.
I see how it
Mhm.
is. Freddy's, you know, Freddy's don't like to show their strength. It's fine. They just get
Staring at him.
scared.
And he's like, I'm gonna throat punch you. All right, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking throat.
Bonky's just thinking, could you imagine if Beef was here? He'd lay him out. It's
Okay. Well, if you don't want arm wrestle, then I can't say anything.
Because I'm not 5. The age is decreasing, actually.
That's kind of interesting. So you were going to give us introductions with the other pilots, correct?
Yes, this he like puts his arm away.
He's still staring at him.
His grotesquely muscular arm.
Like
Anyways,
he's gonna like draw muscles on his arm and pull his sleeve up.
and Bonky's just like, oh, these guys have been making steroids out of like cleaning chemicals for like 7 years, haven't they?
They sell drugs to fund their operations.
Yeah.
he points you
Neon
to.
Remnant Frag Operation.
These are the two corporals, aka the Dodai pilots you'll be working with. He introduces, you see, the two pilots, one in a sort of standard Federation uniform, the other in a sort of more formal dress shirt, sort of stand at attention, or as much as they can in a room like this. The first one you see says, Corporal Holly Hercury, at your service, sir. And the next sort of motions to you, Bonky. Andrew Hayes, Corporal. Earth Federation, EFNF. Sort of goes to... It reaches out his hand to shake.
So, good to meet you both. Feels like Bonky thinks that there's a lot of like fish, swabbies here. Yeah. Slur for naval people. Whatever it is. It's like really good to meet you both. Dodais, correct?
Correct. Actually, the woman speaks up. I also pilot the Media whenever it's needed.
Well, it's good to meet you both. I'm sure we're going to be becoming the best of friends soon. All right. So we are currently working on the Medea,
Medea.
the EFF.
Oh, yeah, I heard
thing.
Media. I'm like, you mean like a? Oh, that's how you pronounce that. Media. It's not a gibberish word. Like that's a name.
That's not how you. I think that's how
Oh,
it's
it's-
spelled. Oh, so it is. Media. All right. So good to meet you both. Quite curious. Where do you take off the Medea from? It's one of the few non-VTOL EFF aircraft. Is there an airstrip around here that you keep it?
Do you guys have one of those opening doors in the ground like it's a movie?
Actually, exactly that. She points to Bucky.
That's fucking awesome.
The hangar sort of has this how do you say ramp that makes its way to the outside, and when it opens up, we're able to get on the strip proper, which you saw on your way here, I imagine.
Oh,
Fucking badass.
all right. Well, that's our team.
Yes, I've actually heard news that well, the lieutenant here, she points to Baron, is assigned to the Zuda, but I'll be excited to be working with either of you three. She bows.
He leans over and he goes, "Did she just fucking bow?"
It's a cultural thing. Be normal.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Is that not a military thing? I apologize. I was a civilian pilot before.
No. It might be. We're all
I think I'm
space.
just culturally insensitive.
We're all, Space Force vets, so we don't do that in space.
They're kind of hard, actually.
Yeah,
Feel weird,
no,
low gravity.
Easy way to give yourself a headache.
Yeah, I feel good.
I wouldn't overly concern yourself. We're actually currently in the evaluation phase of working on 2 missions, both of which we'd need both of your help for. Are we allowed to tell them?
Yeah, they sort of inquire. They seem curious.
All right, so we've got 2 on the burner right now. One of them is intercepting an EFNF salvage convoy. They're plucking some stuff off the bottom of the ocean, and maybe it's usable, and we'd like to have it if it is. Option number 2 is heading out to the rad yard and maybe picking over it and see if there's anything that's worth the risk to bring it back, but we're
Baron,
mostly still in fact-finding for both of those.
Baron sort of pats you on the back. Maybe you can inform the kids, but let's be quieter about that one.
Oh, it's
Radiation.
strictly a fact-finding operation.
Officially, we're not going to Nevada.
Oh, yeah. Going. Flying over.
Yeah.
We're not going. Just flying over.
Just,
I'm pretty sure. I think people fly over Nevada all the time.
do they?
I don't know. I learned what Nevada was a week ago.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
It's on the way to a lot of other places.
Sucks.
God, what's Vegas like these days?
Probably abandoned. Nothing was lost. Except billions of dollars. So nothing was lost.
Federation dollars.
Do you think the Federation has insanely high inflation rates? I don't know. It just gives
Probably
me the
not.
vibe
It's
of a
probably
country.
a highly controlled currency.
Considering the fact that it is one of the only currencies.
Oh, I guess. But yeah, we're still kind of fact-finding for both of those. In fact, we may need to do some recon flights, hopefully as early as today.
Oh, then sort of she smacks the man on the back. We'll both be on standby then.
Very well. It'd be the Medea. Is what we would need. Okay. Just Bonky sort of turns around to the group of pilots. Who knows how to swim?
I do.
Okay. Jane?
Why?
I'm not here.
No, Jane's not there. Matron?
No.
You know how to
I mean,
swim?
yeah, not Olympic level, but I can swim.
Mm.
It'd be a little
Okay.
weird if you were a pilot who could swim Olympic level. I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome, but it'd be weird.
Actually, there's never mind. Yeah, Bonky's just sort of really doing his best to obscure the fact that he doesn't know how to swim right now, and that's his primary aversion to the naval mission.
Well, we would be catching the convoy later.
Well, we don't know exactly what we'll be doing. We could get there first, also.
I mean, Matra will also be edging towards not doing the salvage mission, but for entirely different reasons.
Water.
Well, because of who operates on the water and who he might end up having to shoot at if he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Yes,
don't know.
I don't feel the
Thanks,
need
Greg.
to volunteer that information quite yet.
All right.
Bucky looks at Bonky. He goes, "Do you know how to swim?"
No. Matter of fact, I don't.
Fucked up.
Most colony rats don't.
Fucked up. It's a useless skill, though. Nobody ever survived by swimming.
That's what I've been saying.
It's also fun.
Is there a base intelligence officer that's sort of in charge of? Because we did sort of ask, put a thing out for information on the convoy, payload and transit. I think last session.
Sorry, say that again.
Yeah, so last session, I think we asked to put a thing out for information intelligence regarding the payload and transit of the salvage convoy, and who I'd like to talk to.
Right. Okay. Yes, that would be. The first person you need to talk to would be Gally.
Gally, the intelligence guy.
He's the intelligence guy. He's also the only one you currently know, and actually, as you make your way outside, looking to know the civilian. Yes. As you make your way outside, you actually see you're stopped by the lieutenant colonel. Sort of standing. in the
Morning,
door.
Colonel.
Yes. At ease, Lieutenant. Actually, this is regarding something Macho Lieutenant Macho and I talked about yesterday.
Oh?
Yes, the recording is going to love my mechanical keyboard.
I can't hear it.
It's like the blind dogs in Lethal Company.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, we just want to get you acquainted with the more important names in the base, actually.
Of course.
If you and the others, if they're still inside, could follow me out.
Bonky gestures to Metro and Bucky. Over
Really?
here. Gives them the over here.
Hunt.
Yes.
Camera switches to you.
Yep. And I am in my room
What are you doing currently?
exercising. Thing I've always done. Just doing push-ups and the mantra in my mind going, bang, sharp mind, sharp body, over and over again. Mostly because I don't want to be distracted by uncomfortable truths.
Hunt, you sort of have like a bit of a bottled water next to you. It's one of the reserves you were able to pick up. And the peat is killing you to work out the way you are. It is not exactly comfortable. 100 feet.
Thing is,
out
the thing is, it's just like home. It's just like Perth.
You sort of hear knock.
It honestly is.
Neither were made to be inhabited by human beings.
It's true.
Hunt, do you hear a familiar knock on your door? One you heard this morning as well.
What does it say?
Lieutenant,
I get up from the floor and I walk over, open the door. Yes.
you see Dr. Amiri, the woman who checked on you last night. The Lieutenant Colonel has requested your presence. I thought I should be the one to tell you. She, in her hand, she has a little box. Hands it over to you. You also missed the breakfast fresh, so.
I see.
How
Where
long?
can I find the? Oh,
They should be in second floor in one of the main meeting rooms, just to the left of my own office, just to the left of the office of the Lieutenant Colonel.
very well then.
Have you been exercising?
Yes.
How long?
I look at what time is it currently?
I'd say that you probably will have woken up at 7 sharp.
6:30.
6:30 sharp. Okay, gotcha. It's about 8 now.
Since 6:30.
You woke up at 6:30, and I'd say it's getting close to 8.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like an hour and a half.
That's not exactly. You should really should keep your. That's not healthy for you. You know. You should only be going for about 30, 40 minutes at a time.
We are in a desert, after all.
Yeah, fatigue, baby.
We don't want you passing out on us, Lieutenant. Just if you want an exercise routine, maybe talk to me in my office later. She seems a little intimidated by you, but trying not to show it.
Good. Good.
She is also not military personnel, so
Easier to bully around because I'm fucking furious right now.
Woke up angry. Been angry ever since.
I'll see you in my checkup later tonight, Lieutenant.
Doctor,
She
close
leaves.
the door. And I clean up, and then I go to Colonel Oma's office, I believe. Or is it Ren's?
It's actually the sort of meeting is actually a bit. It's the same sort of corridor, but a bit to the left.
Who am I meeting?
You are meeting the lieutenant colonel.
Okay, Ren.
Maddie. Yeah.
Colonel Ren.
Yeah, Colonel Ren.
I go to meet Colonel Ren.
All right. Everyone, you're sort of waiting for people to pile on into this room. It's a bit cramped, but it kind of reminds you of like a high school classroom. People sitting on desk and gathering around. The pilots on one side and the lieutenant colonel on the other. You see a few unfamiliar faces, and then eventually one of the last people there, Lieutenant Hunt, enters. All the shades are closed, and she sort of turns on the light. So, as the pilots of this Carabasel, let's say, we don't exactly like calling it Cali base, but that seems to be the colloquial term. The others, the subordinates have been calling it. It's best that you get acquainted with the staff of the staff here. She sort of rummages through her little checklist. As you know, I'm the lieutenant colonel. My name is Vrin Maddie, and if you ever need anything regarding orders or just really anything at all, you'll always be reporting to me. And don't tell her I said this, but over the colonel herself. Because technically you are under my jurisdiction, not hers.
Rocky's quite wary about this, like, dual chain of command thing. Like, oh, this relationship seems very... Because the other lieutenant colonel is the commander of the battalion.
Yeah, the other colonel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's worried that he's mostly worried that like his pilots and the Zeke pilots are not going to back each other up.
Okay, let me actually look here. Next to me is Dr. Amiri. She'll be the physical physician for really everyone here. Typically, she works with the civilian sector, but she sort of steps forward, introduces herself. I'm also well acquainted with the military portion of the base as well. If you're ever injured or feeling unwell, especially under these conditions, please, I'll be the first one to talk to.
Of course.
You see a familiar face, Jerton John.
John!
Alan Smith.
Yeah, I'm the petty officer, Jerton John. Just John's fine. Unofficially the what you'd call supply officer. We lost our own during the war, but since then I've sort of been making do.
Is he a Zeke or a defector?
He's a Zeke.
Zeke.
Okay.
You see a man in a sort of Federation uniform. Actually, a newer Federation uniform, missing the gray, or not missing the gray, but it's not one of the 1 year war, which you see a lot of veterans wearing. He sort of stands up. I'm Sergeant Hans Looker. Any infantry needs, you'll be reporting to me. Every damn guard here, including the Zeeks, they're under me.
Just as a note for later, could we receive like a not necessarily an org chart, but just like a list of names and jobs?
Yes.
Yeah, the who's who.
Yeah, he's like, because I was like, I thought we were only gonna meet like one or two. Oh, I was not taking notes on the first couple of folks.
That's fine. Okay. I'll just type this up for y'all.
Sure, if that works. That's
Later.
great.
As long
I mean,
as
not
we
now,
get it.
but yeah.
Won't you take me to Funky Town?
We will not be doing that.
You want to take me to Funky Town?
Not a chance.
Furious.
Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you,
Hans Looker.
doctor. He was just a civilian doctor, correct?
No, that's Mary.
I know. And Dr. Amiri's civilian doctor.
Yeah.
John. Okay. So. Okay.
There's a few others across the base which you may want to be informed with, but I'll leave that up to your own discretion. These are just the immediately important for your own health and your own job.
Very well.
I also would highly advise if you are to perform any upcoming missions, I'll be the first you report to. We are currently missing a flight captain because it's Karaba. We haven't done any aerial operations since we've begun here, really. So we've actually been looking for a transfer in the AUG. If you have anyone you recommend, then that's something we can worry about later.
Of course.
Anyhow, I suspect that you will want to be talking about your plans for today. I've heard a little bit about it from Baron and the like. She sort of says that name with a little malice. He likes to get his nose in every part of the space.
We're mostly doing fact-finding and information. We've kind of got our eyes on two things at the moment, two recon missions.
Oh, in that case, you see another man enter. It's like, shit, sorry I'm late. And it's Gally. Of course it's Gally.
The world's most suspicious man.
Exactly.
By
kill him.
professional need.
Yes.
I
But
think we need to
also,
kill him.
like, dispositionally as well.
I think we need to kill him preemptively.
Why would you even think that?
I'm just imagining
He's
what he says
suspicious.
out loud.
I'm running on the assumption that literally everything Bucky says is in character unless like specifically flagged to not be.
welcome to the team. Yeah, we have also always been doing that.
Yeah, this is just
Yeah,
what they've
I'm
been
glad
doing
we're
since
all
like
on the
day
same
one.
page.
No, this has
I
been
say
clear
something-
from very early on in Rogue's Gallery is that it's more
Yeah,
fun for everyone if everything Max says is in character.
Yeah, I just give a Bucky a slap on the head. Shut up.
So incredibly rude.
You're one to talk.
Yes, Galley Trial, Lance Corporal. Technically, he is not the head of middleman operations in Karaba or in Cali base, but he will be the one to report you to him. It's not exactly information I'm privy to myself. For the safety of the network, of course. She sort of nods off. Or she nods over. I'll leave the rest of you to it. Let's say this little introduction is disclosed, and she and the 3 men she was with leave. Right, is there something you needed me for, Lieutenant?
Yes. The EFNF salvage convoy. You know, when it's leaving, where it's going, manifest.
The salvage convoy, yeah, we've had our eyes on that for a few months now. Actually, the only reason we're starting now is both because we're a little late to get to it, but also because you're the only damn pilots we have, so real convenient time you showed up.
Yeah, well, we're still overstaffed 2-to-1 pilots to aircraft, so.
Yes, but nobody there. I mean, only a few people here can even get that gun tank working, so.
You have a gun tank here?
It's keep quotation marks.
Armor recovery gun tank.
It's like a project car. It's like
Yeah.
you buy it to work on it, not to drive it. Okay.
No, it's the one with the
It's an armored recovery vehicle. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh, you meant okay, literally like a
yes.
an unditching vehicle. Okay.
Yes, exactly. It
Yeah, okay.
unditches mobile suits,
Here's it.
which is actually
Hold
surprisingly good use for the gun tank
No,
chassis.
that makes a lot of sense. I haven't. It's kind of perfect for that actually.
Yeah, we remember in the 8th MS team, we actually see one doing this.
I should rewatch it. Anyways,
I think we
okay.
only see that in the opening, but yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's the best OVA opening. So he's like, okay. Do you have any information on that ready to go, or?
Actually, yeah, we do. I mean, we know where we know it's going to be off the coast of Los Angeles. Exactly where, we also know that information, but I don't want to exactly get into naval talk right now.
Time?
Time, it's actually going to be pretty early in the morning. That's why we kind of want to get to it before the Federation does, but if we're going the route of we let the Federation pick them up, then it's actually going to be about a few days from now, about on the... Let me do some basic math here. Yeah, about on the 7th. On the 7th, about 6 o'clock a.m. If we're right, then they should be finished by about 1 p.m. and
Do
then
we,
have the part shipped by 2.
And payload. What is it they're pulling out of the ocean exactly?
The thing is that Los Angeles, big imports for trading vessels, so they kind of want to clear the waters of any explosives or other dangerous artifacts. We actually have some info that the area they're looking at was once a battleground during the ending weeks of the 1-year war. So
Then I say something. Do we know the current political leanings of the people who end up being hit? we don't want to weaken people who are opposing the Titans, even if they don't defect to our side.
I mean, these are Navy people, and actually, these are also some Coast Guard, but the Coast Guard is so small that it's not even worth considering their political leanings. No offense.
Not the EF. Not even the EFGF Coast Guard. The U.S. Coast Guard, which through an absurdly strange twist of history is the only remaining branch of the U.S. Armed Forces.
New lore there. That's canon.
Yeah.
To the show, where we're dropping new facts on the Gundam.
Yeah, someone
canon.
tell Tomino.
Yeah.
No, remember, this is a TV show we're writing together.
Oh, right.
It's the what? Well, yeah, what is the year this is being syndicated in? 1980 what?
I assume this is coming out like after Double Zeta, but not kind of when I've been in.
So it's the year is 1989.
Yeah.
89. All right.
This is
The Cold War is ending right now.
This is the Zeta Double Zeta OVA, which they never made. Or never animated. Fucking animated Vince of Zeta already. Anyways.
Yeah, but then I say, my point is, if we attack people who we know are opposing the Titans, and who are still on the inside, that would give the Titans a better hand to play. We can't exactly conquer our California as we are right now.
He sort of nods his head. From what we can tell, a large portion of the EFNF, the Navy, I'll just call it, is largely neutral ground. But a lot of the higher-ups, especially in Seattle, those are the people that we want to be looking out for because they're on the front lines, P puts in quotation marks. The ones in Los Angeles, especially these divers, these aren't going to be anybody who's seen combat if we're hitting them. So if we're lucky, this isn't really going to sway the opinion one way or another. I mean, it will make us look bad hitting a target in the city, but, sort of shrugs.
I look over to Macho. Do you know anything about the political leanings of the Navy at the moment?
That's a great question.
Macho.
Would I know? Or what do I know, I should say?
I'd say it's been a few years, but I'll give you a +2.
Yeah, I don't get invited to family Thanksgiving anymore, probably.
Yeah.
Not after the discharge.
Right? Well, doing that and just not wanting to associate. I don't know if I'm not invited anymore, or if I just don't go.
I imagine it's a bit of
yeah.
both.
A bit of both. I try to make it less awkward by not showing up. What sort of check would you like for that?
Yeah, this, I'm going to say because of your history, tact politics.
Back politics? Okay.
Go AFK for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be 2 success there.
2 success. You got the +2?
Yeah, I didn't roll great, but fortunately that carried me through.
Alright. Okay, Macho. Well, what you would know is sort of similar to what Gali is saying. Essentially, the EFNF is aware of the sort of Titans' goal of integrating the Navy into the Titans. But it's kind of a controversial topic at the same time. Some people don't think it's that big of a deal. Some people are in support of it, and the majority, especially higher command, are strongly opposed against the idea and recognize it as a threat. This is more obvious in Seattle than it is in Los Angeles, and Navy men stationed in Los Angeles are usually lower ranked and not part of, let's say, the main base of California base, headquarters. There is a bit of a rivalry between Seattle Navy and Los Angeles Navy as well.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I think I imagine the Navy would probably not be a big fan of the Titans, not for like political reasons of like they're on opposite ends of a spectrum, because like the Navy is going to be
It's a prestige thing.
yeah, it's a prestige thing. Like they're already licking their wounds from they've lost a lot of prestige to the Space Force in the last like
80 years.
exactly. So like the idea of like the Titans coming and muscling on their turf would be super not they'd be extremely not a fan of, but it's also like navies are often pretty like conservative and reactionary, which kind of can feed into the
Mhm.
they might not actually be that far off like goal wise for what the Titans want. It's just they're going to not get along because it's an organizational thing of like, no, we want our independence, we want to be in charge. And yeah. So
So yeah, so I asked you the question, Master. Do you know anything about this?
I know that it's complicated and it's, inter-service rivalry turned up to 11, plus Seattle and LA don't always see eye to eye either. So it's going to be a bit of a crapshoot on who exactly is posted this job, what this assignment, what their leanings are going to be.
Well, in your more expert opinion on this, do you think it's a good bear to poke with a stick?
Mm. I'd rather not until I knew a little bit more. Plus, until we're like enough to be a credible threat, we're just going to like if we piss the Navy off, their pride might dictate that they come after us rather than leaving it to the Titans, because they can't afford to have to get bailed out by them. So even if it's their sympathies might not align with them, like their own self-interest might dictate that they hit us back just as hard or harder than the Titans would themselves.
This does give us a sort of opening into the coast, though.
Yeah, but do we want that sort of territory to hold right now? We don't exactly have a lot of manpower or resources, even.
The civilian side in Los Angeles is actually a bit better than it is in Seattle. It's not
Yeah,
exactly.
but even if we managed to take LAA from out the Federation's nose, it's not like we can hold it.
Okay, left at that. No. But it's also the fact that we could get sympathies in LA, especially with that old guard trademark.
TM.
That the OP starts playing.
Or just like one measure from it, actually.
Just the opening raft.
Yeah, like in the
Mhm.
background, like it's like drowned out, like outside of the room. Damn now.
Bonky knows nothing about the ocean, so he's fully willing to let the others decide on a course of action. He'll just fly whatever. Because he was a transport pilot retrained for fighters, retrained for mobile suits. Pretty comfortable behind anything.
And says that I'm still of the opinion that we should attack the convoy going to Reverend.
That makes the most sense. It'll have all kinds of goodies we could need. All kinds of anything, really. However, it is a pretty obvious target. I'm sure security would be pretty tight, especially since this region has he like kind of glances briefly at the Zeke's history, if slightly old one, of naval surface vessels being attacked. How many days do we have until
I
the
was
convoy leaves?
Oh, by the way, I am an idiot. I was confusing Seattle for San Francisco.
Oh,
This is because I do not respect the East Coast and not because I'm an idiot.
the West Coast.
Fuck off.
Sorry.
It's the East Coast of the Pacific Ocean.
Okay, so I will admit I was an idiot on that, but I still stand by the fact I do not respect the West Coast.
You respect it so little you don't know what it's called.
Exactly. I fucking
The
promise I know
accursed
my
land
life.
of California.
I know my right from my left, I promise. Oh my god.
No, you need to be a medieval map maker, and the only thing we can agree on is which direction the sun sets and rises.
Yeah, we can all agree the sun rises in the east.
Is this the first, like, tired moment of the court we got on
I
recording?
think it is.
This is a real fucking tired moment.
Certified angsty mode.
Max, are you back?
Yeah, you back yet? We've been just kind of filling time. We can be done now. It's been 2 hours. But, like... Okay, you're back.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Right.
We're still maxless, though.
I just had to go and
Max
flip
is
stuff
back.
in the oven.
My dad came home.
All good.
Yeah,
Alright.
I look. Yeah, we were talking about the convoy to Reverend. I look over to Bucky and ask, if you were to hit this convoy, where would you do it?
Yeah, over land, over sea.
No, wait, what do you mean oversea? We're talking about the one going to Reverend.
Yeah, but... Oh, right.
Let
That
me,
has nothing to do
conflated-
with sea.
I conflated the convoys.
let me repost the map real quick.
I did it already. Didn't.
It's just up in...
The other map.
There we go.
On land, because I'm not going to the fucking ocean.
Yeah, those Zeke
Reverend,
bastards
I-
really love their aquatic mobile suits, though.
How many aquatic mobile suits do we have?
None.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Then-
So,
Yes, in the Great Lakes of California.
So when does the convoy, the salvage Navy convoy leave? Like when's our window for that? Date.
Like I said, it's let me make sure I'm getting this correct for y'all. Ah, that's there we go. Right. We're estimating between the 7th and the 10th right now.
Okay. And the Reverend base one?
Reverend, we know that's happening about 2 days from now on the 6th.
Okay. Let's focus on Reverend. We need to crawl before we can walk.
Yes, but you also, the dead zone doesn't sort of make sure the curtains are closed. Dead zone doesn't step on
Yeah.
anyone's toes, except for our own, but...
The thing is if we just randomly show up with equipment one day, that will step on toes, but if we happen to snag anything from Reverend base, we have a pretty excuse. Pretty hard to explain that we just found a Hyzak one day. It would be the Hyzak, right?
I'm sure the old lady will find out eventually, but
Buys ourselves.
Isaacs is the Titan.
I know.
it won't be in the dead zone. It's a 1-year war artifact.
Oh yeah, no, but the convoy going into Reverend.
Yes.
Oh.
Ah, that's true.
Oh no, the Zagreb. Yeah, it would just. You're right.
Yeah, but the convoy going to Reverend is supposed to be. The
What is
convoy
it
going
supposed
to
to be?
Reverend is supposed to be like experimental stuff,
Hmm.
which is why I want to hit it.
That makes sense. We can also possibly get the other mobile suit at Reverend on our way out.
That also means it might be the most guarded.
Well, that's why I wanted to ask Bucky if you were to hit this convoy going to Reverend over land. We heard you do it.
sure. Fuck it.
Short, wait, over land.
Look at
There's
the
no
map.
sea.
The red line.
The middle one.
Yeah, the middle line. Fresno to middle San Bernardino.
What about? I'm sorry, I've been doing 3 things at once right now.
That's good.
The line on the map in VC text from Fresno to San Bruno. Where is the
Yeah, I'm
best
staring
place
at it
to
right now.
Where's the best place to hit the convoy?
Your in your vast experience as a gorilla, Bucky.
In another state, about 2/3 of like a fucking fifth of the way across the country. Expect to be, I don't fucking know. Genuinely.
I mean,
Well,
California is a
if anyone
very
knows how to set up an ambush like this, it would be you.
Yeah, I don't know the locations.
All right, so let me. Sorry about that. Fresno.
Expect me to know places I've never fucking been.
The base in Fresno actually does pass by. The route would pass by the city a bit. Very urban area. Um, Most of California is also very flat, and so as we go through Tulare, you're going to see sort of farm fields. Maybe a couple
Bucky's-
of mountains, but I know the convoy is going to be avoiding those. And obviously, when you
Bucky-
get in San Bernardino, you're going. Sorry about that. I just want to finish this real quick.
Mhm.
And when you get to San Bernardino, you're obviously going entering the Mojave, and well, you know what that looks like.
Bonkies shuffles through the rest of the maps for a topographic map. He finds one and lays it out over here. They're going to be going, in order to get into San Bernardino, out of the California Valley, they're going to have to go through some mountain passes. And so that's when they'll be at their least maneuverable. It's like a shoal zone. They won't be able to turn around without bumping into themselves or hitting the walls. So I propose we get them as they climb out of the south end of the California Valley. And they're up in those mountain peaks where it's cold and windy, and you can't turn around in a jiff. Front one with the bazooka, the bat one with the bazooka.
Classic ambush.
Take it out from there. Just like
And
how they
this
did back in the
is-
Middle Ages.
This is a Titan convoy, right?
Say that again.
This is a Titans
This is a-
convoy. This one.
Yes, this would be a Titan convoy.
And where
I have
are
no
they
moral qualms about this.
largely based
Uh,
here? Because are they out of
the-
like the San Francisco area, or are they operating out of LA as well?
so
big-
In resources,
Titan-
the big map.
The big Titan base is Titans are red string, right?
yes, red string.
Yellow is Titan string. Their big base
yellow.
is Fresno,
My
actually.
bad. Red
Fresno.
is
But they have a presence in San Francisco Bay, but they do not control San.
I'm just thinking that this hitting them close to San Bernardino, like, is as far from them as
It's the very fringe of their territory. Is
Yeah.
San Bernardino and Reverend Basin. We're not going to get a better shot, but they're going to have to be around between like Bakersfield and the southeast end of Tulare County. That's our best bet.
Yeah.
It's where the ground is least friendly to them, most friendly to us. We can
Makes
make up for our
sense.
lack. We can make up for our lack of air assets by taking the high ground, the old-fashioned way, the mountain.
now. That does remind me. One issue we'll have is our largest cargo, like carrying capacity, is the Medea, which does not have.
I mean, it's big, but there's just
Lethal.
one of it.
Yeah, so it might be hard to find a place we can get in. This might be more of a case of we load up the Dodais with whatever the hell we can.
We
We
also
can
have
That's
to
true.
up
They're-
there.
The Dodais are VTOL capable, and the media is
I said, I have an idea. How about this? We prep the land beforehand so we can stash any mobile suits, excess mobile suits that we steal, that we just can't carry out. And we
Yeah.
come back and get them later.
great idea. If we can do as much as we can 2 days of prep, but we're gonna have to be real selective with what we get here. Only the stuff we need most: communications equipment, heavy weapons, mobile suits. Fly out what we can.
Bury the rest.
There they're at.
You know, if we hit this, we're probably not gonna be able to hit the ocean, right?
The ocean's a bit of a boondoggle, honestly. We don't even know what they fish out of there has been on the bottom of the ocean for 7 years. We have no idea if we could even
And
use it or not.
Man, it'll be 1 year war vintage.
Whereas this stuff, the best there is.
At least it'll be fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just some Jim 2s.
I'll remind you he sort of like scratches his nose. Gym 2 is not as not as flashy as its predecessor.
You know.
Man, I'll still take it over a Jeep with a Regina in the back, because that's kind of the are there alternatives right now?
Mm-hmm.
And
Or
that
a
a single king
waterlogged,
pod and single mobile suit.
or a waterlogged, rusty half of a Zaku. Zaku 1.
Zaku Flipper.
You said you,
Zaku.
Yes, tired?
Sorry, he was just going to say, you said you wanted some of our boys to scout out Reverend, right?
Yeah, and independently of this, but yeah, we want to prep the ambush site and check out Reverend Base.
I can talk to, he sort of, like, clicks his fingers together. Hans, I can talk to Hans, see if we can get some of his boys
Yeah.
working with mine.
Hans. Captain Looker.
What name?
Interesting
name.
fellow.
Alright, and we'll probably need to borrow a bunch of his boys for the ambush anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Anything you want to do with the dead zone? Sword points at it, or are you just saving that to our back pocket?
That's more of a
I put a
back
big-
burner thing.
I put a big cross up my hands. No, nothing at all.
Nothing.
Nothing at the moment.
Nothing. No. Not unless we really need. Not unless both of these operations go horribly bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say if this all turns to shit, we might have to go into the red zone. But
But like
originally, I wanted to try and grab some stuff out of there sooner, but I don't think the timeline's gonna match. So
No, it's
we're just gonna have to go with it.
also the red zone's not going anywhere, and these
Yeah.
convoys are.
Yeah, let me
Exactly.
make sure I got the dates correct. here.
Technically, the longer we wait, the safer the rad zone gets because of like half-lives and shit. So
Yeah, but maybe in like 10 years. But
maybe in like 800.
I don't think we have that sort of time.
Is it? He meant it sort of like jokingly.
Right. I did make a mistake. It is not on the 6th, it is on the 7th.
Okay, that's still.
Yeah, I don't
3
think
days
it throws our
That wouldn't change
timelines off
much.
by.
We just need to talk to Gally, get more information as we can, and I guess we need to go. Do we know the exact route the convoy will be taking?
So, because of the sort of because of both the Mojave and the exit to the California Valley, it's actually pretty easy. There's not a lot of roads going from here to there.
Yeah, it's
We
like
can.
by Bakersfield. It's where I-15 leaves Bakersfield. Not I-80.
So.
Yeah, Quix is someone who like lives in the region. Might
Yeah,
actually know the route.
I live really close to this area.
Oh.
I go there often.
My bad. Okay.
Very good.
He's
It's I-5. I'm such an.
I'm just imagining if Son was here right now.
No, this is yeah. But yeah, this is I-5 by Bakersfield, probably. Because I assume that the only lasting achievement of the United States' Gundam is the interstate highway system.
Mhm.
And the Coast
It
Guard.
is an impressive set of roads.
The world's largest Coast Guard, only carrier-capable one.
Badass.
Unhinged.
There's
I need to find that picture. Anyways, but yeah, that's probably where it's going to be. We could fly. We could get one of the corporals to fly us out there on one of the doodays.
Sounds good. Just make sure you're not out of sight. You're not in sight of any feds. That could get nasty real quick.
If only we had some civil aviation aircraft now, something that could pass for, some rich guy going for a pleasure flight.
I look to Matro.
Well, that's an interesting idea. We're looking at hitting military targets, but there's going to be all sorts of like civilian airfields scattered around.
Oh yeah,
California,
this
where
place is
Security
always
is not going to be like nearly the same.
I heard a loud crash downstairs.
Wait, in real life? I think in real life.
Oh dear.
But yeah, that's a mock-up of a U.S. Coast Guard Nimitz-class aircraft carrier.
I have returned.
All right.
Is everything
Okay.
okay?
Yes.
Everyone is fine. We were talking about civilian airlines.
Yeah, if we had any kind of civilian aircraft, anything that looks like, this is the world's, like, Southern California is, like, the world's #1 place for, like, civilian general aviation kind of stuff, We could just do some aerial recon, pick the perfect place, That'd be nice, but we've only got XEFF stuff, so.
I mean, I was planning on using our boys to drive there. Again, we got enough pickups for for a while, and they're definitely, not our pickups, but our proper trucks are definitely capable of carrying MSs. At least their beds are.
Okay. Well, then
Same
we'll
sort
do
of
that.
thing they're using for the convoy.
Okay.
Any MS that's too big, they just divide it into parts.
I've got to head out.
Gotcha.
Well, looks like we have a plan then.
We do have a plan.
Yippee!
Alrighty.
All right, see y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I was actually planning on, like, doing the proper, mission this session, so...
Oh no, no, no.
Sorry. Took too long.
That is my
Although
mistake.
while I have all 3 people in here who have read the thing, thoughts.
Uh,
While I have all of the 3 of you in the same
I'll
call.
stop recording real quick.